Hello everyone and welcome back to a new Rust base. This base I've called a Trident, and I honestly believe it is mathematically one of the best duo bases that you can build in the whole of Rust, as it has extremely cheap upkeep, compact bedrooms, great wide gaps, and sneaky peaks like that one up there. Anyways, let me show you into the base. There are two ways you can enter, two doors. As you can see, this is one of the sides. It is completely symmetrical on the other side. You can see you have a turret right there and some boxes if you want to respawn and carry on to the raid, as well as shotgun traps that will easily greet any raiders and stop them from easily entering here and breaking the turret. If you want, you can come up here, or we can make our way to the second floor. As you can see, it's the same as the other side, and we have a tier 2 right here, as well as a shotgun trap that will greet anyone coming through that way. You can open this garage door, which will bring us to a bedroom, a duo bedroom with 6 box loot room. And as you can see, you can just take off the glass, place it, do whatever. It's extremely cozy, as you can see, and this shows that the base is completely symmetrical on the other side. If we choose to go up this ladder hatch, which there is also one up there, which I will show you in a second, you'll be taken over here, which you have a large battery, and on the other side you have some furnaces, as you can see. You have 2 doors which you can easily open up, but we'll be going to the middle compartment, which is actually our bedroom. You can see you can open the garage door, that's your other side, as you can see. You also have your peaks down to your shell, as you can see, just like this. It's pretty standard. You can add like siren lights here to make sure you don't fall down, but I do like using it like sort of like a chute where you can quickly just jump down. But you do have the ladder hatch if you wish to do that instead. Anyways, you can go through any of these doors. There's 4 doors you can choose to go through, as you can see. This is the hatch I was talking about earlier, which leads you down to the shell. But if you do come in here, as you can see, this is where your wide gaps are. But here are some sneaky peeks that you can use in case of a raid. These peeks are honestly pretty hard to see, and they're really easy to use, as you can see. You have 2 beds, 2 bags in here as well, and I don't know if I showed you, but there are turrets guarding this whole floor. If we open this garage door over here, it'll take us to our wide gaps, as you can see. Very easy to use. As you can see, it is honestly extremely easy. Here, it is pretty easy for the raiders to enter. That's why, obviously, you should have this garage door closed at all times. But otherwise, you can still use this peak. If maybe someone's trying to ladder up here or do something to get into there, you can just jump up here, hold that or something. As you can see, they cannot enter, otherwise their head will get, it'll be gone. You have some pretty standard peaks on the wide gaps, and you also have a turret guarding it. You also have a shotgun front to see outside into there. This is completely symmetrical with the other side, as you can see. Entering the roof, you have 2 hatches, as you can see. One's on the other side as well. The roof is pretty standard, but I will note that I have done I have put 2 turret pods, which make it pretty hard for the raiders to actually break the turrets. And you also have some pretty basic peaks, as you can see. You can break this glass, pick it up, do whatever. And you have some peaks out there. Maybe your shooting floor's been taken over or something, I have no clue. But as you can see, you also have some ramps if you want to take, jump off, maybe take heli, I don't know, do whatever. Just be careful if you know raiders are on your roof. Be careful on your wide gaps, because you can see they can, use this to their advantage. But you can also use that to your advantage if you know that raiders are there too. This place is honeycombed, as you can see, but obviously it's not the strongest honeycomb. You could just really, you could just jackhammer this, whatever. But it's just the precautions, and as you can see, there's all sheet metal to keep it nice and safe. But now we'll be heading towards the TC. see, we are back at the bedroom with the 6 boxes, but if you go down this hatch, which you may have seen earlier, it'll bring you to the core. As you can see, you can open it, you have your 2 bags, as well as 4 boxes, and you can pick up the glass of the CC, and this is your upkeep, so we are looking at below 5,000 metal, below 6,000 stone, and below 70 high core, which is honestly pretty insane for a base of this capacity. Also, I hate when YouTubers don't show the raid cost. So the raid cost right now, it's about 30 rockets to get to all the loot, but it would probably be more than that if they wanted to loot all the boxes if you spread out your loot nicely. Obviously you don't need the exact deployables I have placed to get to the TC. It is 1 armored wall and a sheet metal wall, as you can see. Let's just replace this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This place is the exact same. This is pretty much the same. But you do have the garage door and the stone wall. So this is probably the easiest way to raid if you were offlining. But if it's an online, that'll be a whole different story because of your peaks that you have in that. And also you can use these gaps that I mentioned earlier as peaks onto your door if you know that. As you can see. Anyways, that is pretty much for the tour, and if you guys want to see a tutorial, just let me know. I will show you guys the footprint of it right now. So this is how the base looks in general. You also do have 2 windmills, which allows for pretty good power. As you can see, it's pretty standard how it looks, but for the actual footprint, what we want to do to make this is literally just three floors and foundations on the side, and these will make your airlocks, as you can see. That's all. Not for your wide gaps. It's pretty simple as well. Just do this on both sides. Now, something with this base as well is that you can make it external TCs, so this will be how your wide gaps will be looking right now. If you want, you can go and place your tool cupboard down somewhere near the middle, and then you can go from your wide gaps, go far out or whatever, and you'll actually be able to place another TC, an external TC. However, I did not include this in the design, but if you do want to see that during the building, just let me know in the comments. But to connect the wide gaps, all you gotta do, it's really simple, just place a square frame like that. You can carry on making your shooting floor up here, do whatever. But if you did want to make the space without the with external TCs, I mean, what we're gonna do, just remove this and it won't be connected anymore, and you can make your externals going that way or whatever, or you could just add your own. But this is how the base is, and thank you very much for watching. And yeah, like I said, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a tutorial on how to build this base called the Trident, and it is pretty amazing. It took me a while to design, like I said, and honestly I do think it is a great option for your next wipe. Thank you guys all for watching, and have an amazing day. Thank you.